Alright, so welcome to my XCOM2 playthrough. We'll be playing War of the Chosen specifically. I'm kind of just going to be recording me playing the game. I'm not going to be, yeah, I'm not playing through the entire thing, and well, no, I will be playing through the entire thing, but I won't be recording the entire thing. So you're not going to, don't come here for a full playthrough. I will be showing most of the story stuff, at least. So there's that. But this is also very modded as well, so live with that, and we'll have a character pool. We've got a character pool which is mainly composed of video game characters, friends, and other people. Mainly just, yeah, it's video game characters, friends, and randomly generated people from previous playthroughs. So, and the game will be prioritizing the pool over normal randomly generated people at first. So, without further ado, we'll get started. So, but first I'm just going to give a bit of a lore rundown. If you've played XCOM Enemy Unknown, you don't really need to care about this, but all that you need to know is we lost. But Enemy Unknown was basically, it was an alien invasion and you were defending against it. However, canonically we lost and the aliens took over and they enforced a government called Advent. So I'll be talking about Advent a lot. When I refer to Advent, I mean the bad men. So, the few things I want to mention before I start, there are certain things that I have major mods that I've done. I've disabled mission timers on most guerrilla ops, and I have disabled the avatar project because those they completely are not fun for me to play. I'm also not playing Iron Man, and I'm playing on the veteran, so the normal difficulty. So I can save scum, and I will be playing on normal, but XCOM's decently difficult anyway. But, to balance all that stuff out, I will be playing with, not that, oopsie daisy, click the wrong button. I will be playing with Grim Horizon on, which means all the enemies' dark events are permanent, which means I will have to strategize quite a lot to prevent the ones that are really bad. But also, because, you know, we're not playing with, I'm not going to be playing with Lost and Abandoned enabled, so the tutorial mission, so to speak, of that one will not happen. Which means I already start off with a random resistance faction already aligned with me. I'm just going to set it so it's skirmishers, because they're my favorite ones. The skirmishers are basically rogue Advent hybrids. So those guys in the background, rogue ones of those. Let me just, and we'll have Lost Towers on as an actual mission, because I love that mission. Alien Hunters is just going to be no mission though, which means the aliens are just going to start showing up. The alien rulers will just start showing up and screwing us over. And without further ado, I will shut up and you will see the opening cutscenes. Actually, no, I just want to say I will be skipping the first cutscene, the War of the Chosen opening, because I think that completely ruins the flow of the beginning of the game. But except for that, there we go. I'll see you after the cutscene.
Continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by French elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest PCD firm. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher. 60 seconds. Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
God, I love that opening. For like I said, that opening, in my opinion, really does set the mood and sets the setting for the games up so well. Like, it's just really good. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if you noticed it, and this happens sometimes with the pre-rendered cutscenes. Sometimes the game will bug out at some point and lag a bit, and then the visuals and the audio are no longer synced. That happened, unfortunately. It was only a little bit, so I didn't stop it and skip it and, you know, reload it. But apart from that, the opening for me is just, it's so good. It really does set the scene. So we're going to be loading into the first mission, Gatecrasher, and Central's going to say, Central, so the guy you saw there, Bradford, he's going to start talking soon, so I'll shut up. But here he goes.
To strike a big target. Something that will shake up the tranquil little utopia Advent has been building all these years. Secure the designated coordinates and neutralize all hostile contacts. Firebrand will be in the area for your extraction.
So yeah, this is the main loading screen usually, which is shows your squad, which I really love because for me it builds the immersion quite a lot. And also I'm just gonna keep on the loading screen so I can explain stuff. And also I want to see my starting squad for the first mission. So we currently got Moose on the right. Oh, we got Grayson. That's a character, I think that's Osmond from the Kilo 5 trilogy of Halo books. The person on the right is Annette, and she was from the first XCOM. So that's our starting squad. And like I said, I just really love the immersion of this loading screen and also the cutscene that follows it, which I will start now. So the Gatecrash is just the beginning mission to start off things off. We only have 4 boys for this. So here we go, and they're all rookies as well, so here they come. And it's lagging. So here we are.
We have a fix on the target.
So yeah, all of these boys except Moose, because she's a skirmisher, so she already has a class. So Moose here, they're all rookies. Rookies is basically the lowest level. This game has like a light RPG system where soldiers level up. And rookies basically level 0, so to speak, where at that point you don't even have a class, and basically a rookie has to level up once to actually acquire their own class.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience is unpredictable.
Yeah, so none of these boys have a class yet, so we're just gonna have to. However, I will assign their classes obviously once they've leveled up, except for, like I said, except for Moose there. Which means she's probably the best soldier in the squad by default then. And right now, as you can see, the way the game works at base level, this is a turn-based strategy game. The way it works is each soldier has, each unit for each turn you can move every soldier. Both teams can move every soldier for their turn. And each soldier or unit / unit, whatever you want to call them, has 2 actions. Also, if you fire your gun, you end your turn. And for them, though, because they ended our turn, they ended the turn because I moved twice. You can move twice in one action. You see the yellow barrier? The yellow borders, or when I have a soldier selected, that's their sprint distance. That's how far they can sprint, so using 2 turns. The blue border is just standard movement. Also, if they fire, they tend to end their turn. Right now the game's going to be really easy. Specifically, this is Gatecrasher. Gatecrasher is the easiest mission because we've only got like one enemy. There's only 2 enemy types I meant. There's the standard Advent Trooper, and then there will be an officer. And the officer can call in reinforcements because of a mod I have. So we've got to be careful of that. But except for that, this mission isn't that difficult. For the standard Advent Troopers, for example, their current health at the beginning of the game.
Seem more capable than the grunts.
That's central
We're not
talk.
sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
So those standard Advent Troopers at the beginning of the game, they get upgraded as the force level increases, which I will explain later. Those at that current health though, they die in one, round from basically every gun. So as long as we hit them, we kill them. And right now they don't see us because we are in concealment. Basically, concealment is the way the game at the beginning of most mission types, we start off concealed, which basically means we're in stealthy mode and they don't know we're here. Proper resistance guerrilla warfare style. So until we get shot or we enter their detection radius, we'll be in that state. As soon as we exit though, everyone's out of concealment unless they have specific abilities that change that. And that means every enemy, enemies are going to engage us properly again. Also, another big thing we have to worry about is, I have a mod installed as well, which has dynamic pod activation, which the pods are squads, so those squads are soldiers you see there. And right now they're not activated, so they're going to be patrolling. When they activate, it means they split up, and they have most pods when they activate, they have a proper animation to begin the fight, where they respond to where the soldiers are, and I really like those animations. I know some players don't, but I personally find that boosts the immersion of the game a lot. And also have a mod that basically means that pods, if they hear an explosion, there's a chance they'll be activated off screen, which means then they'll come in and reinforce position, which makes the game feel more real. So we are going to go loud now. Grayson's going to throw a grenade. Also, one thing I really like is for example, that's called the tactical camera. The game often zooms in. Unlike most video games, most these strategy games, they're usually pretty much permanently zoomed out, but this game zooms in a lot, allowing the graphics to shine, and also just so you can see the carnage and all the destruction. Basically, there's a lot of attention to detail, especially in the vanilla version. War of the Chosen, they downgraded some of the graphics because for optimization, but I feel like that was kind of pointless since it didn't actually improve optimization at all. So this game is the only real problem with this game is it doesn't run the best. But through the power of modding, we've easily been able to most of those changes have been recovered. So you'll see some crumbles from bullets, not those big crumbles that just part of the destructible environment, but some crumbles that you might I saw some earlier, but I don't think I can see any more now. They might have despawned already. They happen and they boost the immersion of the battlefield. Well, that debris there is just from the destruction, because this game is fully destructible environments. We also have to watch out we have to make sure we have in cover, because cover is a very important mechanic. So Grayson's, for example, is in full cover, and I'm going to make him Overwatch, which means he's going to fire at the next enemy he moves, but he can't fire this turn then. Moose is going to move forward to this cover here, and she really can't hit anything. I'm going to make her use this move called Justice, which skirmishers have, which have a higher chance of hitting, and also I want to drag that. Yeah, we did it! So she dragged him over, and she's going to smack him with her Ripjack, which is the claw thing she has. Right, because we want to kill this officer before we can call in reinforcements, so... And that's going to blast him because he's flanked. This game's all about flanking and getting past, cover is a very important thing in this game, so... Yeah, we gotta focus on that. I'm gonna get... Osmond can't... I'm gonna get Osmond to move that, I guess. So Osmond's just moving. I also really like the animations of the soldiers in this game, and they feel very real and realistic, the way troopers move. Which is... Oh, and we missed. God damn it. But which is very, you know, it's actually very different. Like in XCOM Enemy Unknown, like the animations feel very janky and very video game like. The way they move, they don't feel realistic. Which is one reason why I just really like how everything about this game. Now I could shoot with Moose, but I'd rather she didn't, because I'd rather guarantee that Osmond gets a promotion. I'd rather she got an I'd rather she leveled up this mission. She's a rookie. Okay, there she goes. She got the kill, so she's leveled up. Now we just need to do that. This is like I said, this is easy tutorial mission thingy. Get Grayson to move forward, but fortunately Grayson got hit, which means he's wounded, and it means he's probably gonna be wounded for a few days. Wait, come on. Was that? Oh no, because she still had an action left. That's why. Alright, we're gonna move forward. We're moving position. I also love that, like, corpses and stuff, they don't get removed, specifically since corpses are an item in the game. They're like a object that we collect for research and stuff. It makes sense that those things shouldn't despawn, and also just, it ruins the immersion. This game is a top-down game. You know, most FPSs, it makes sense they hide corpses. So yeah, we completed the first mission, so that went well. Last time I did this, on my practice recording, let's just say, one of my boys died, so I'm happy that we didn't. So now we're just going to be loading the return to base screen, and also I like, you'll see it soon enough, but like I like they have an animation of your soldiers leaving the thing, and their animation changes depending on whether they're wounded or not, which adds to that. This game does like not just showing UI. Well, the original, not the original, but the XCOM before this one, they kind of just showed UI. They didn't show your soldiers hurt. So yeah, we're loading our base while hearing propaganda, because propaganda is bad. We can't hear propaganda. That's illegal. So yeah. Right now it's just loading. I think this game is very, very good. I think my big one problem with this game, and War of the Chosen didn't do anything to improve it. A lot of people say it did. It did improve some of the loading screens, but only by a little bit. Like, this game has bad loading and it sometimes freezes and stuff. It's not that bad, and I think it's completely worth it. And usually it's only loading, actually. I find the most freezing happens right when you first load into an area, as it's still finalizing textures and stuff. So yeah, when you enter a beginner mission, that's when the lag happens. It's not mid-mission, it sometimes happens, but very rarely. So look, all our soldiers who are squaddies, they've all leveled up, so I can assign them their classes. Normally their classes would be randomly assigned, but because of the way this game works, because of mods, I can assign them myself. So let's see our starting roster first. So we have Grayson, obviously this is our starting squad. We have the Scout from TF2. We have Jane Kelly, she's actually the person you saw in the opening cutscene.
Aside from us getting this ship up and running, which
we have
most
Mario.
of Shen's work,
we have Ryuji. We have Ryuji. Yeah, we have a few characters. We kind of have a decent, just a few video game characters, etc, etc. Alright, let's get back to work. Assigning classes. I'm going to assign a net medic, because I want a medic, and we need... Oh yeah, some of these classes are modded classes, stuff like the medic, that's a modded class. I also have the default classes, so I have that. Grayson's going to be a ranger, because usually he's shotgun with sword man.
The ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance.
Yeah, I know how the ranger works. And Osman's gonna be, she is gonna be a, I actually didn't think about what class she should be. Let's make her a sapper. Actually, no, not a sapper. Let's make her a grenadier, a heavy weapons boy.
Serving as our
she's gonna have minigun and rocket launcher and stuff like that. Alright, so that's our starting roster. Also, I really like is your soldiers just chill, like soldiers and other crew members, but mainly soldiers. Just, you know, they just chill in your ship. Normally, actually, the game doesn't show as much for quote-unquote optimization purposes. However, I have a mod that basically maximizes the amount that show up, which means we actually have a decent amount of people showing up. So yeah, we got that. We got our first building. I'm going to... I either want a resistance ring or a power relay. I'm going to build a resistance ring. Because actually, I think we should have that up early. Up nice and early. And we are going to have... What was I... Oh yes, we're going to check the recruitment pool. Okay, there's me. I will recruit me. Recruit Nia. Recruit him because he's a good medic. I usually use him as a medic. And also recruit the medic. And we will conserve the rest of our cash for now. Alright, here's Tygan, our head researcher.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology. Commander. Dr. Richard Tygan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
So yeah, this guy's Tygan. He's our head researcher. We will get him to research that alien biotech. We're going to be now introduce us to Shen, our head engineer.
Okay, reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
So yeah, she's Shen. She's also the daughter of the head engineer from the first XCOM game. We're just gonna fabricate the essentials. Alright, we've fabricated the essential items. So, basically, this is our base. This is the Avenger, which is a big, giant, flying helicarrier ship thingy. That is not definitely not a Avengers reference, no. It's the name Avenger, I think, is actually, it's taken from the original XCOM. You had to build a ship called the Avenger to win the game. Alright, so we're gonna now go to the Geoscape, which is the world map thing. Actually, I just want to check our soldier status. I just want to see how long Grayson's in the mid... 17 days? Oh, that's a bit annoying. That's a wow. Poop. Alright, back to the bridge. We're gonna just have tutorial, exposition, introduction to Central when the cutscene loads.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry. Not to mention, the military, and it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Yeah, Bradford. So yeah, here's our world map, so to speak, as the game lags, because it's just doing stuff. So the world map's, the geoscape's going to be very basic for now. Oh yeah, here's the introduction to the skirmishes.
Advent. Now they are free to choose. If you stay your course, Commander, they will stand with you until the end. My kind were once the puppets of Advent, slaves to the Elders' twisted vision. Now, slowly we are freed, and all who see their bonds broken are driven to fight the Elders with a rage that cannot be stopped. By our own hands, we will destroy all that the Elders value.
So yeah, that's Betos, that's this, and this, those are the skirmishes. There are the first resistance faction we've already started, you know, made contact with. So we'll be making contact with more of them, politics and all that crap. So in the moment, the geoscape's going to be very basic, because the game kind of holds your hand for the first few missions, which is why the first 2 videos are going to be very long, because I want to reach past that point, where the game's basically slowly introducing all the game mechanics.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
Yeah, Tygan, we'll do that. But first I want you to research, I want you to research armor and stuff like that.
Been modified to allow for their subordinates
First we're gonna research on upgrading our armor first.
Chip is
oh, and
I will begin our research immediately.
Grayson's like, ooh, look at that core, it's so epic and glowy. So yeah, all our boys are chilling basically right now. Not much is going on. Let's keep going. So we got our. So I'm probably gonna stop. The first part is gonna stop at the end of the first guerrilla ops mission. So the first mission we'll have after Gatecrasher. So yeah, that should happen. Like that should pop up around now. Yeah, here it is. So what's our objective? Oh, it's going to be an assassination mission, and we're going to be acquiring Evan Phillips. He's from the Kilo 5 trilogy, and he's a great character. I like him. So he's going to be one of our engineers. So this is the squad. This is the squad loadout screen. This is also modded. There's more. That's not what I wanted. There's more information down here now because there's more information. Normally there's less information, but overall the squad normally it's almost exactly the same. So Grayson and Anna are still wounded. I will bring myself. Where am I? I'm gonna bring KK. Wait. No, that's dumb. It's auto. There we go. That's her actual armor. Alright, we're gonna have Ryuji, because he's good. He's a good boy. And we've got 2 Atsari with the exact same name because of course we do bugs and mods. I'm gonna bring Dr. Acula. He will be a medic. He's a randomly generated boy. And we're gonna equip our boys with good guns, good Halo equipment because they look better. They're statistically exactly the same, but they look better and I like them. So yeah. Since we have medkits, even though we don't have a medic, we can still use medkits. It's just a bit less efficient because medics get multiple uses out of the medkit. And I think we're going to equip a rocket launcher actually on Osman. We give Osman a rocket launcher. Give us some rockets then. Oh, yeah, those are standard rockets. Okay. And that's the squad, so let's go. So this one's an assassination mission, so yeah, this one is, I mean, as soon as things go loud though, there'll be a timer until an extraction site will appear, and then if the commander reaches that extraction site, we lose. We failed the operation, therefore we don't get, you know, the rewards. We don't get Phillips, we don't normally the guerrilla missions are to counter dark events, but we do not actually have any dark events active currently. There are no active dark events. Well, they're not making any dark events because they don't get introduced until the next month. So we'll see them in the next few and the next hour or so of gameplay. As we're loading. Oh no, that's just... It's almost done loading. So yeah,
We've been given a prime opportunity to disrupt Advent's operations and delay their current plans. One of their field commanders has decided to tour the actual field, and we're going to make sure he never leaves there alive. Once you hit the ground, find our target and eliminate him as quickly as possible.
so it's Operation Mountain Slayer, boys, and I'm not gonna read that, so you read it. I can't read. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that name. So there we go. We'll be here. So if you heard a noise problem there, that's that. I heard that too. That's one of the few problems with XCOM2. XCOM2 kind of sometimes, like I said, it lags sometimes when it's loading the textures in still. It's very irritating, and it sometimes just causes a few audio issues and stuff. So yeah, I heard that too. There's not much I can do about it. Alright, so we're gonna... So I'm there. We're gonna move Moose up here. So we're gonna have a timer as soon as... Like I said, we're gonna technically have a timer as soon as we go loud.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids
So that's
first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever.
So that's one of my...
Even greater psionic potential.
Shut up, Togan. So that's one of my favorite XCOM alien types, actually. That's the sectoid there. The sectoids are... They're more of your stereotypical alien, like the Greys. In fact, they're even more classic and stereotypical in Enemy Unknown, because they were like... They crawled on all fours and they were tiny. But they're big now. They're big now. Because the aliens in this game, they like to toy with genetics, so... That's the main in-game excuse, in-game reason for why, in-law reason for why the enemy aliens can change appearances between games. And I actually really like the new design for the sectoids. They look really nice. And functionally, they're also really fun. So these sectoids, they're psionics, which are like psychic powers. So they'll be able to summon zombies using the implants of soldiers. And they can do other stuff, so we want to take out that sectoid we want to take out the sectoid, probably. It also has more health as well, so we're it's pretty much a no-brainer to prioritize the sectoid in this scenario currently right now, because heck, the standard troopers they only take one hit, like I said. Oh, there's another pod right there. Okay, that just made. Thing is, I can't really move into cover there because then I lose concealment. So we're gonna move.
Heading out.
Yeah, we're gonna move KK there. She's gonna Overwatch. Fortunately, Overwatch doesn't trigger unless concealment's broken.
Moving to position.
Which can be really annoying for soldiers that have abilities that auto-trigger that prevent concealment from being lost unless they're the one who break it. The Ranger can have abilities such as that. However, apart from that, it's okay. It just has a lot of irritation potential. So just getting everyone in combat position. We're probably gonna do this ambush next turn. So there they go. Here they come. They're gonna be walking. Oh, Pope! Who did they spot? Nanny? Oh no! Here they come. Get 'em, boys! Bang, bang, bang! No, Ryuji! How could you fail me? Well, so much for that ambush. Fortunately, basically, usually when pods activate, though, they get a scamper movement. However, they activated it during their turn, like then. That means they actually only get to scamper. Well, normally, if we activate the pods during our turn, they get to scamper, and then they get a turn next turn, when it's their actual turn. So, fortunately, in this scenario, we were kind of saved by that lucky scenario thing. So we actually, fortunately because of that, it means they didn't get to attack. So as you can see, there's also obviously there's also some voice mods for soldiers. So some characters will actually sound like their characters that they're based off of. Uh-oh, I goofed that up. We're just gonna blast that boy. And then, I'm going to run over here. And blast the sectoid, but yeah, even if we did hit, he's gonna tank that hit. So, KT is gonna, yeah, she's gonna move up. And she can't shoot because life sucks.
On Overwatch.
Bang bang rocket launcher, pew pew, mission failed, death. Finally. Death to everyone. Go, go, go. No, no, no. Throw grenade. Do it now. Nades out. Nades boom. Bang bang bing bing. So Osman's gonna move here. The main problem with the rocket launcher though is that if you move, your accuracy is gonna be off, so you get her to fire the rocket launcher, but she might miss. Oh, she missed, but he was within blast radius, so he died. Oh, we've gone loud, I just realized. Yeah, which means the timer started. I forgot about that.
Don't let him get on board that ship.
I think that's the general. Is that the general? I think that was just actually. Is that the general? I think that's just a pod, actually. Either way, we need to get moving.
On your order.
Wait, did we take out that sectoid? What happened? I forgot. Oh yeah, the sectoid's dead. We grenaded him, didn't we? Alright, get another rocket out. Blow up that general area, because she's probably gonna, you know... If she doesn't miss, that'd be great, because then she's probably kill one of them, and then the other one will be decently hurt. Or she could utterly fail and only destroy cover. Well, she did destroy the cover, so I shouldn't really be complaining too much. It means they're still flanked. A flanked enemy is still a flanked enemy, so yeah. Please succeed, Moose. Yeah! Victory for me and my squad and my comrades. Alright. Because she's a skirmisher, she can actually attack first and then move, so I'm gonna move her forward. I'm gonna get KK to charge forward, and she's gonna go bang, and Yuji's gonna move forward as well, and then Dr. Akila or Ali Assad. He was, yeah, this guy is a randomly generated guy. I remember him. It's been a long time medic, but yeah, missed. I like it when people miss, when it's the bad men who miss and not me. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Ha. See, alright. One funny quirk about the AI for the sectoids in this game is they really like making Psy zombies. Like, if they can, they probably will, and it's very funny. Because it kind of wastes their turn. I'm actually gonna kill the zombie, because I don't think we might not be able to kill the sectoid this turn, so that's a Psy zombie. Keep that in mind, specifically since there are enemies called the Lost in this game, which are real zombies, which are literal zombies. So, yeah. You will be introduced to them in the next mission, so, yeah. This is going to use a grappling hook. One neat thing about the grappling hook is it actually doesn't take an action. It's on a cooldown, but because it doesn't take an action, like, she just moved up and now she can shoot again. And there is the general that we need to bang. Bang bang. So
take him out before they can escape.
We need to bang him. Here he comes, Mr. General Man. Now she's flanking both of them, so I think it's better to take out the sectoid. Crit. Aww. She just did damage. Now, I know I shouldn't be complaining about dealing damage, but it's annoying when you deal damage and it's not a crit. Getting an insta-kill. And Ryuji just missed again. For real? How could you miss? Oh no. Uh-oh, I just realized, my boy's, me, is flanked. That is very bad. He's no good. So, I'm gonna Overwatch because there's no chance of hitting. And she's gonna move up, take an offensive position. Maybe he'll run away, maybe. Alright, this guy's gonna... Oh, is he flanking? No, he's not. Good. And he missed because because this is XCOM and no one ever hits their targets in XCOM. Oh, he's gonna use a Psy attack. Alright, she's panicked, damn it. When they're panicked, it means they're useless for a turn. They'll do something, and then I can't actually do anything for an entire turn. Okay, I am not gonna let that happen. So this is one of the few times I will save Scum, because he is a member of the A team, so yeah. I'm gonna save Scum. Sorry. Normally I'm gonna preferably try and, you know, minimize the save scumming, but it will be inevitable. There will be save times when I just have to mentally save Scum to live and to have good people. And sometimes RNG just hates me, like that moment just there, where one of my soldiers gets insta-killed by a stupid flank. So yeah. Let the game load. I'm gonna probably limit the amount of time I can save scum. But yeah, that time I'm gonna save scum. But yeah, I'm gonna try and, you know, minimize the save scumming amount. So yeah, we'll see. I think this is the first time I've had to do it, you know. Even when I recorded my practice thing, I didn't save scum once, but this is like a character that I just do not want to lose. That was the perfect line to play. Alright, so we're back. We're back. Oh crap, I just realized. Rare. The game autosaves at the beginning of every turn, so just then, it decided to autosave, you know. It decided to autosave, you know, after my soldier's death. So I loaded the wrong save. Oopsie daisy. Nope, that's not possible. Okay. Let's continue. Let's just wait. That's a Reaper, by the way. That's one of the resistance soldiers we'll get later on. We'll inevitably get one once we make contact with the Reapers. So, yeah. Like I said, save scumming is going to be a thing I'm going to try and minimize. But there's going to just be a few soldiers that I really do not want to lose. I might give people... I might even decide to have a life system. To prevent, you know, excessive save scumming. Like this time, I think it might be just better just to do this. Yeah, he still flanks if he goes there, so I'm gonna go there. Now I'm still flanking him, so I can just insta-kill that boy. So yeah, we're doing something slightly differently this time, but ultimately it's the exact same. Yeah, I'm gonna probably also limit how many times if I save scum, I'm probably gonna do once, and then if things still go badly, I just have to accept what happens. I'm not sure. We'll see. See, the zombie died because the person who's controlling him, so to speak, died as well. So now we're gonna move the boys because we know the captain's there, unfortunately, because save scumming happened.
Come get some.
Osman's gonna overwatch.
I'm all over it.
She's gonna move up into offensive position. And he's like, I'm gonna blow you up. And we're gonna go, no, we're gonna blow you up. So we have to bang that guy so hard that he dies from bullets. Pew pew. I'm going to pew you. No, we're going to pew you. Minigun! Wow, you completely ruined the moment, Osman. Why did you have to miss? Of all times, why did you miss? You failed me as a soldier. Yeah. So Ryuji's gonna take he's gonna move in position to flank, but he's not actually flanking yet. Because if I move into position to actually flank him, Ryuji can't shoot, and that guy's gonna run, and he's probably gonna run into a position where he can easily flank Ryuji because he can. You're gonna overwatch. Oh, he's shooting at us now, so we've got to shoot back. And Ryuji's gonna go... I want to get Ryuji to get the final kill, actually. I want Ryuji to get the final shot, because I want Ryuji to be promoted, and I don't think he's hit a single thing, so... Yeah, I don't even have to remove Ryuji now. I just get Dr. Acura, blast him. Oh, it's a crit as well, that's very good. Crits are also more likely to happen if you're flanking a target, so that's another reason why flanking should be prioritized. Look, here's the rundown on how much damage, and here's the chances of crit, and the crit percentage, and also why the crit percentage, and here's like hit stuff. So he's dead. I think that was the end. I think that he's the only one left. Alright, mission accomplished. We did it, so... I think we're gonna end the video after the cutscene that plays after we reach the end. We're just gonna have our victory huddle. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I hate taking pictures in the sewers. They're really hard. There we go. we shall return to base, and after the cutscene that we plays when we get back, I will wrap things up for this first part, and the second part as well is also going to be. I know this first part's really long. I know that the second part's also going to be really long because I want to get to a specific point in the first 2 episodes where, at that point, all of the base game mechanics have been explained by the game and by myself. So I just want to get all of that stuff done, because then after that point, videos will probably be less consistent on progress in the game. I might make a lot of progress in the game without recording it. I'll probably avoid story objectives if I'm not recording them. Obviously, most of the time the story objectives are story objectives don't exactly just happen. They tend to, you have to trigger the story objective usually. So except for that, I think after the second episode, things are, like I said, we're going to get more inconsistent.
End the Elder's false vision. That is the purpose of all skirmishers.
Yes, that
Until
is.
it is done, there can be no other
So this is the skill tree. As you can see, so now that we have a soldier that's actually leveled up, that already has a class. Once they've got a class, they have a skill tree. Moose is a skirmisher, so she's actually a faction hero, so her things work slightly differently. So actually I'll do it with Osman. I'll show off most of the stuff with Osman. So you see we can spend, because they work slightly differently. Oh no, Osman didn't level up. Oopsie daisy. I might explain that afterwards. I'll explain that next time when I actually have a soldier to thing.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration, with one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
New objective added.
We're making progress, Commander.
So yeah, we got
updated our objectives based on the latest
Phillips.
findings.
He's gonna ultimately, I'm gonna make him work in the resistance ring, but for now, he's the only engineer so we have, so we're gonna make him extract. So just gonna go over here and assign classes, and then I will wrap up this first episode. So, but just go to the soldier abilities menu. Whenever a soldier levels up, you can pick your first thing from that tier for free without any AP. However, afterwards, you can pick multiple. Once you've built a specific building, you can pick multiple ones in the same order, in the same tree, like in the same rank. You can pick multiple ones and spend AP. But first, for standard soldiers, we have to have acquired a specific room first. So,
but I doubt our forces will have any trouble bringing.
Ryuji's gonna be a sapper.
To look at, especially since he's not asking for a live one. There's not
Ryuji's
a whole
gonna
lot
be a
that surprises
sapper.
me. I'm definitely curious to see if
You're
the
gonna
chip we
be
pulled
a
from the commander
ranger.
really is connected to the ones Advent's been using in their captains.
I'm gonna be a ranger, and this boy's gonna be a medic. Alright, so I'm going to wrap up this first part. I will see you in the second part, I guess. Yes.